What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Blake, and as you can tell by the title of this video, become a leader in today's society. And be asking yourself, why should I become a leader? Well, as humans, we're natural consumers and followers for some reason, right? It's like, yeah, people can be leaders, but like in the wrong way. You should want to be a leader in the right direction to help better yourself and potentially help better other people. But that comes at a sacrifice, because it comes with whoever wants to better themselves. Not a lot of people want to better themselves, right? Or take the necessary steps and action to better themselves, meaning from bad habits or anything like that. All right, so you should always strive to be a leader just for yourself. And whoever follows you, at least you know you're leading them and yourself in the right direction, right? To better yourself overall as a human, as a person. Because it's like we get caught up in the media, as humans, for the dumbest things, right? Like we hear every little thing and we just believe it, run with it, right? And then most time it'd be false information, right? Especially like with social media and the internet making dating screwed up, right? That guys have to be toxic in order to attract women, when really, or that nice guys finish last, when nice guys only finish last if the female can't respect the guy, or if the guy doesn't have high levels of self-respect for himself. Because if you can't respect yourself, then why should anyone respect you? So that's kind of like, that's why, some guys, feel they have to act a certain way, act and put on this fake persona, fake facade, because they want to attract girls, right? And don't get me wrong, that can work on some girls, on certain girls. But for genuine, or a good percent of females, it won't work on them, right? Or even the non-genuine females, right? That doesn't mean it'll work on them too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel the internet and social media as a whole has screwed everyone's brain, right? To just be information consumers and not really question how accurate it is. They just believe it. Like you hear things on a podcast, you just believe everything is true, right? Instead of actually thinking, okay, like the ones that actually know what they're talking about are the ones that get the most backlash. Have you ever realized that people on podcasts who actually know what they're talking about and speak the truth actually get the most backlash? Because it's not something that people want to hear. It's not something people want to acknowledge or take accountability in, right? That's why males or females who are on podcasts and speak the truth always get the most backlash, always get the most hate, right? Because people can't handle the truth, right? It's like, I don't know. It's like they rather live comfortably in false imagination or in false lies. Like, why? I don't get it. Like as humans, you should want to be a leader for yourself, right? And whoever tags along with you to go on the same or similar journey of bettering yourself as humans, then great. If you're all alone, that's fine too. Because guess what? When you get to where you want to get to, when you get to the top, you're going to meet other people there. Granted, it's going to probably be a very small, minute group of people, but you'll still meet people nonetheless, right? It'll just be in the smaller percentage. But that's a good thing, right? Because overall, you still stand out, right? No matter how many times people may judge you or question you because, you're not doing the things they're doing, or you're not like them, right? Like Kendrick Lamar, they're not like us, right? They're not like you, right? If you're on your purpose, they're not like you, and you shouldn't want to be like them. Straight up, it goes fairly both ways, right? So don't, be a follower and, venture off and get distracted with what everyone else is believing and consuming. And, and I mean, everybody is just natural consumers of some point, right? Some sort. So it's better for you to just analyze the stuff they're consuming, and that could be anything. That could be food, information, right? And they're doing it and running with it. Like, people like that, right? Which most people do, right? Just analyze them, just to see what's going on, how their life is going. What are the things they're doing? How are they, living their life, right? Look at them and be like, is that how I want to live my life? Is that the best option? Like, all you gotta do is analyze, right? You don't even have to experience what they're doing. You could just analyze it yourself and decide if you want to see it or not. See if it works for them. It's not working too well for you. Probably won't work for me. Let me do the exact opposite, right? Like, simple, But it's hard to break bad habits for some reason, right? It's always It's harder to break bad habits to start good habits, and then once you start good habits and you break it temporarily, then it's like it's harder to get back into that good habit even though you temporarily broke it, right? I don't know what it is, you know? It's like the bad habits are the more comfortable habits for some reason. It's like that's where the comfortability is. The good habits is where all the risk is. It's where all the sacrifice is. But that's what makes it worth it. That's what makes it, you know, worth it in the end, in the long run, because you get to see your progress. You get to see yourself be the best version of yourself. That's what you should want out of life. If you don't want that out of life, if you don't have a purpose in life, then, you know, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how you're living life on just regular mode or autopilot or whatever your go-to phrase is. But like, that's what you got to do. You got to be a leader for yourself, and whoever comes with you who wants to also go on that journey, great. If you're by yourself, heck, sometimes that might even be better for you, right? But at the end of the day, you know what you got to do. That's pretty much the end of this video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. But, you know, like I said, do what you got to do. Handle your business. Conquer yourself. Conquer the world. And do what you need to do to better yourself in your life. For crying out loud. Forget what people think. All right? If this resonated with you, save it. Watch it again. If you know someone who really needs to desperately see this, share it with that person. Because, like I said, this is just real information. This is just facts. All right? Something that obviously society does not look too much into. But that's all I got for you today. I'm going to see you on the next one.